Wingspan is a place full of birds. Your goal is to build a wonderful preserve that will lead you to victory. Learn new facts about birds. Blue jays can carry up to 5 acorns. Discover new species. Help them lay eggs. Gain food. Or even hunt. Become a bird enthusiast. Wingspan, a relaxing strategy game.
Lavender Legal Center is a nonprofit providing legal representation and related advocacy by and for LGBTQ Iowans. Lavender provides direct representation, advocacy, and referrals, with a priority for serving those with low income and LGBTQ youth. Lavender operates with 4 main core values. The first is equity, recognizing that legal aid and related advocacy are basic human rights. Second is inclusivity, providing equal access to services for those who are marginalized. Third is dignity. LGBTQ people are worthy of advocacy no matter their specific need for assistance. And fourth is compassion. LGBTQ people in need of legal services come to the matter with great vulnerability. To best serve those individuals and families, Lavender Legal Center must have concern and understanding for their sufferings. Your support of Lavender Legal Center helps further the mission to provide legal services, advocacy, and resources for the LGBTQ community. Together, we can build a more equitable, inclusive, dignified, and compassionate future. Welcome to the Warbler Brothers Candlekeep Mysteries. We're at the very, very, very beginning of the Book of Inner Alchemy. Our Warbler brothers are coming into a scene of crying. They had spent the day figuring out how to deal with the fact that they jumped 30 years into the future. They're rich as rich can be. They have a foundation. There's a man married to Steve's former fiance who has now 2 kids. And in the last episode, they discovered that he's also a Warbler. It was a big deal. They all went to bed. And at about 2 in the morning, 2 or 3 in the morning, they awoke to the sound, those who stayed in the hearth, awoke to the sound of screaming cries, wracking sobs coming from the hearth. Very loud, very bellowy. I believe, Joey, you stayed at your house. I believe the other 3 Warblers are at the hearth, stayed in guest rooms there. Is my recollection.
I thought I was also at the hearth, but I don't recall.
Okay, you did stay there? Okay, that's fine. Yeah, let's go with that.
Because Joey stayed up helping Tiffany clean.
Got it. You are all awakened. Your passive perceptions don't have to be high. It's real loud. Whoever is crying has a very large diaphragm.
It's gotta be.
It sounds like little one.
It's gotta be little one, yeah. Steve will wake up and
do a passive participation.
Yep, I'm running.
Say,
I'm running down there.
You hear that sound?
Okay.
That is the sound of ultimate sadness. That is the sound my soul made when I saw that Debbie Gibson was married to Todd.
Who marries a Todd?
So,
I think we got to refer to it as the Todd.
The Todd.
Yes, the Todd.
Nah, he's just a Todd.
Just one of many. He's a Todd of many.
but he warbles, so sometimes he's etude Todd.
What instrument did he play?
The tambourine.
Boons.
That's right. Was it the tambourine? But he freaking killed it, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, he outrolled us.
You sure did.
Yeah.
So Joey's going downstairs. Other three of you, are you reacting to the sobs?
Yeah,
all
I'll go down. If
individually?
Joey's running downstairs, I'll run downstairs.
Joey, are you clothed in any way?
In some way.
He's a funky monk.
He's got a sock on.
I was gonna say it's a sock, and he's a
Pepper.
He's a red hot chili pepper.
Yep.
Nope, it's my silk dressing gown.
Okay.
The one that's so thin it doesn't. It's as though I'm
Yep,
not
yep,
wearing
yep.
anything.
Like an '80s
Buddy
mesh
and-
muscle shirt.
Buddy and Arwen, what are you moving? You staying upstairs in your bedroom?
I
What
would
you
have
doing?
I would have gone first to Stevie's room to see if it was him crying. So if he was
Nice.
then running downstairs, I would have followed my brother.
Okay, and Arwen?
I would go downstairs too.
Okay.
With my passive perception of 19, I can tell you that Steve's been crying all night, but quietly.
It's true.
Oh
Fact
man,
check.
when did my passive perception go up?
Did you take it as
At level
expertise?
Did you take expertise in perception?
I may have. I
I
never
would-
used to be that high.
That'd give you a massive bonus because with the rogue, add half your.
I don't even know where to find passive.
It's your perception plus 10.
Ah! Oh, I'm also at 19.
Holy cats!
Yay,
Ow.
me.
Now,
I am nowhere near that.
Oh, yeah, he's got expertise in perception.
I have an 11. Steve Warbler
Who does?
is not perceptive.
Steve, like, I think it's me crying.
Yeah. Is that my sound? Am I making that sound from downstairs? I'm so
arrived-
sad it's echoing.
You arrive downstairs in the hearth to a flailing little one. His aged ogre body is not any smaller, despite that it's become a little more frail over the last 30 years. He is walking around, his arms just whipping up and down as he's physically his body is sobbing both emotionally, but he's also like gesticulating with every part of his body as he tries to control his emotions. He's clearly very upset.
Where are the arms going to
Oh,
just
buddy.
gesticulate?
I gotta go
Yes.
straight in for a hug.
Don't come near me! Don't! I could hurt you! What if
It's just one of those things where you say, I'm gonna swing my arms like this and walk forward, and if you get hit, it's not my fault, because my brothers used to do that to me. That's how I got good at dodging.
And you see he puts his arms by his sides and like physically restrains himself. You can hug me if you must, Joey. I won't hurt you. I hope. I'm so upset. It's my
I'm going in for that hug.
You get give me a dexterity saving throw.
Ooh.
As the snot drips out of his nose, you narrowly avoid getting snotted.
I wouldn't even mind. I'm immune to poison and disease anyway.
It's my fault they're dead. It's my fault.
Who's dead?
The acolytes.
What acolytes?
It's my fault. Saisana and
And Ashkana, they're both dead. It is my fault. They wouldn't have been getting the book if I hadn't asked for it. And now they're dead.
Oh man.
Which book?
Are you asking him?
Yeah. Yeah.
Joey. The book I promised Joey 30 years ago. The one with
Oh,
the
my
monkeys.
book.
And they went to go get the book and now they're dead. It's my fault. They shouldn't have made them get the book.
That's the
Wait,
first argument I've ever heard in favor of censorship that I might approve of.
Did they go get the book 30 years ago and now just die?
No, I finished the book while you were disappeared, while you were dead, and then when you came back, I asked the acolytes.
Well, maybe they're just dead like we
acolytes
were
to
dead,
get
and
the
they won't
book.
be dead.
No, their
Yeah,
bodies are on the floor.
Bodies on
That
the floor.
doesn't mean anything when you have time travel.
I think it does.
No way.
Do you think we were on the floor for 30 years, Joey?
I was on the floor,
Oh, no.
except for when I was in the P space.
I was just you were in a painting.
I think he was doing the dinosaur.
Everybody
Don't
get on the
say
floor.
We opened up the door and we got on the floor.
It keeps noise gating me, and I'm not talking loud, and it's really bumming me out.
And where are the acolytes now? You said they're on the floor. The floor where?
They're dead. That's where they are. They're in the dead space.
Well, dead's not a place.
They're like a dedicated area.
That is so. Don't tell jokes, Joey. It's not funny.
I'm trying to
Dedicated.
understand.
Dedicated. It's so funny, Joey. Dedicated. They're in the stacks.
I don't get it.
Do you
Dead.
want to
said
walk us?
dedicated, dead, and they're dead, and they're dedicated, and that's where you are.
Do you want us to help you hide the bodies?
Oh,
Okay.
oh.
How did
I would
you,
help you if you asked.
how did you find out they were dead?
I heard the alarm
Okay, so lots of people know they're gone now.
in the inner library. Yeah.
And no one knows
Oh, we can go in there.
how or why they died?
Well, I don't know. I'm crying.
Yes, that's
You're
true.
doing a good job.
I got.
It's okay. It's okay to cry.
But just don't do it out loud. Keep it inside.
No, you can let it all out.
Oh, okay.
It's okay. Just shout. Shout. Let it all
Let it all
out.
out.
These are the things.
I don't know. Right now,
Come on.
my current state of
Come
mind,
on.
these are some things I could do without.
That's the.
Come on.
Nice.
I'm talking to you.
Okay.
Little one, do you need a drink? Would a drink help?
Something to calm your nerves.
I should probably hydrate. I've been crying a lot.
I'll go behind the bar and get you a drink.
I start strumming. I pull up my lute or lyre and start strumming. One is the loneliest number.
But
That is
by
sad
bread?
song, Arwen. Why are you playing a sad song, Arwen?
That doesn't fit anything about this situation.
Well, he did let everyone die, so he's just by himself.
I
Oh,
didn't die. Wasn't there.
no, he
I
wasn't. He
just
wasn't
found
there.
out.
We don't know anything. Maybe we should go find stuff out. And then we're going to stop this dark, awful timeline where our friends' friends die for looking at books.
Well, but
Uh.
first, have to go get our money and take it back with us. I think we.
The door opens to the hearth, and a small dwarven man walks in. Oh, good! You're already down here. They sent me to find the Warblers. They said you might be able to help us. There's been a murder.
There's been
Sounds like
a
two
fire.
of them.
Murder?
I'm so very, very sorry to bother you, but we could use your assistance. The book of Inner Alchemy has been vandalized, and the manual is set to grant untold power over life and death to anyone who can master its secrets. Just hours, maybe ago, someone had the audacity to come into our sacred place and desecrate it. I
thought it was dedicated.
Wait, so someone drew a
Desecrate?
penis on the book and pooped in the room?
That's defecated. It sounds like it.
Desecrated. They tore pages out of the book.
I mix those up a lot.
We would.
What's in it for
very
us?
much. Well, you're the Warblers. Candlekeep is willing to pay you for your services, we're just at a loss as to what in the world. Who would think they could come and take pages from a book?
They tore up my book. I gotta figure it out.
Do we?
The keeper of the tomes is willing to give you 8,000 gold.
That's
a
not
lot of
Pretty
money.
good.
That's
That's
not
not a
nothing.
lot.
Yeah. So okay, but can you excuse us a second? I don't think I believe I caught your name.
I'm Glurut.
Gurut?
Guru.
Gurut, can we have
Glurut.
Glurut? Glurut.
Yes.
Okay.
Is
Can we
your-
have a moment, Glurut?
Is your family involved in the manufacturing and selling of adhesives?
No.
Okay. All right. I
You
gotta
guys
go.
deal
I gotta
with
go
a
to
lot
this
of,
meeting.
Retired ponies.
I was just gonna say that as well.
No.
Okay. Well, we'll send you our next dead horse.
After
So-
we're done beating it.
Whoa.
That's what you do with dead horses. I've heard it before.
Also,
No, you're not supposed to. You're not supposed to.
also, I think that relates to this string of jokes. So,
I just really thought Buddy was gonna try and monetize Baby.
no, baby's
Oh,
dead.
yeah. Actually,
Wait,
Baby's-
Good question. No,
Baby's dead
No,
this timeline.
horses live a long time. 30 years.
It's-
The horse is still probably alive.
And that's what I was saying. Buddy's trying to monetize that.
Oh man.
No, but speaking of monetizing,
Are you talking
do
to
we
Glurut?
want? No, I'm talking. Let's go find a table really quickly.
I don't know where we would find one in this room. It's devoid of tables.
All it is tables.
You're right.
Glurut sits down
Just
next to
different
Little One
part.
while you all go off to a table by yourselves.
Okay, so Steve, you want to go back and you want to get out of this, as you put it, godforsaken time.
Yes, this time is evil.
Yes. We have a lot of money this time that we could go get. So I don't know. If we go back in time, we also prevent the murder. So do we really want to spend time here for 8,000 gold solving a murder? When we could tomorrow go to our mine or to the headquarters, get more than 8,000 gold and go back.
Well, time's a funny thing. It's the wibbly wobbly, and
You.
this murder might still occur no matter what we do. But
Yes, but we could solve it in 30 years.
That's-
Solve it today.
it's also true. I mean,
But
if we
some of you will be so old.
yeah, I will be frail.
I don't know how spry we need to be to solve this murder.
I will.
We just don't know what
Actually,
Trouser
you
leg
guys
gonna
are all
in-
going to be
in time.
fine, and I'm going to be old. So I'm the only one who ages like a human of the four of
Yeah, no,
us.
I'm
So.
not. That's what you get for being the eldest.
You'd be as old as Todd.
Hey, I'll never be as old as that asshole. It's all in your mind, Joey. Age is in your mind.
So we'd be fine then.
Yeah, okay. So you know what? I can't argue your
I mean,
logic, buddy. I think that's
I'm happy
true.
to stay here though. Like again, if
I know
if we
you
stay
won't.
here, let's solve it. But
I
I don't know why we would do both.
I
I
lost.
don't-
You got a
don't
murder,
understand.
yo, we'll solve it. Check out the hook while Buddy revolves it.
Ooh.
But
I lost
ours
everything.
goes ding did a ding did a ding ding.
That's true. It does go that way.
You need to see a physician.
Go ninja, go. So
I think I agree with the logic of getting money from the mine and heading back in time.
okay.
But I think we tell
What
them
if
that.
we were to
but,
go and look at the book first, and maybe we could find some hints that would help us prevent a murder in the past?
I mean, there's no reason not to say we're going to help them anyway, and maybe just going and help them will help them. I mean, it'll at least make little one
Well,
proud, or not proud,
Are there?
relieved maybe that we're looking into it.
Yeah, that's good for little one. I don't know about us.
It's okay for us. What's going to happen to us? We're going to go look at some stiffs.
Should we call our cousin Marvin? Marvin Warbler?
Do you think in the interlibrary they have maybe a year by year breakdown of the most popular songs?
Oh.
Well,
wondering-
Billboard Top
Keen
100.
Mind Boy would remember that he has an almanac
Yes,
that
of
he
like
already found.
but of one sport or something, right? Like I forget what it was. Yes, but let's say, and I'm taking this off of R1's idea, if we have that list of the most popular songs, we could release them a year earlier. And we might be able to expedite our fame. So we're as famous in less time then as we are now.
How do we know he didn't? How do we know he didn't invent transparent aluminum?
So
I mean,
I
how
think
do
if
we
we
know
can-
we didn't write the greatest hits? I mean, we're still famous in this timeline anyway.
But we were on the floor.
we're famous in this timeline, but we wouldn't have written the greatest hits because we were gone for 30 years. So
Yeah,
someone else-
we were on the
We've
floor.
written a lot of songs, and they could have all been released posthumously. You
yes,
know.
yes. And there probably was a lot of tribute songs that wouldn't do as well if we weren't there.
Right, or like people found like some scrap of paper in Arwen's corkboard, and they turned a song out of like "Who Killed the Raja?" I think it was a Pop Tart. You know, like that could
I'm
have.
just,
I like that song. Let's do that song.
I don't know. The last time I looked at your board, it was very concerning, Arwen. Anyway,
no. If we're going to do this, even if it's just momentarily and to go through some motions, I'm going to ask to see if they have such record of
yeah.
popular songs.
No, I
With the sheet music, obviously.
mean it's not the way I think, but I can get behind the way you think.
Do you think one of the victim was the Raja?
I don't know. We'll
No,
know,
we heard the victims. They were Asana and Aisha Shana or something.
but maybe one
So
of
we
them.
don't have to apprehend a pop
Oh, wait, I think one of them was My Sharona.
I think we'll know if there's a Pop Tart.
Okay.
So
Buddy, will you
I say we-
negotiate that they give
Yeah.
us a Pop Tart too?
Oh,
I
put that.
don't
in
Because
quite
I
know what a
really
Pop-
want a Pop Tart now.
you might have to explain what a Pop Tart is.
Maybe
but
they
we
give
will.
us several Pop Tarts.
I take
They
responsibility
invented the
for.
Pop Tart in this timeline.
I think
And you already
Arwen.
found out about
I
it?
think Arwen invented the Pop Tart in this timeline because I saw it on your board.
Oh no,
Pop-
your creation has turned to murder.
Killed by a
All right, well-
breakfast pastry, and then in parentheses, Pop Tart question mark? I don't know. I think that's you, Arwen.
Maybe Arwen is the Pop
Maybe.
Tart because he likes pop music and he's a slut.
It is true. I am a
Is tart a synonym for slut?
It can be, yeah.
No, I had no idea.
In Britain, yeah. Get tarted up a bit.
Yeah, with the bullocks and the fannies.
Yeah.
Oh, Simon.
Never
what is
mind
this
the
here
bullet.
about?
What is my hairdo?
Okay, so are we going to, at the very least, say we will go look at the bodies, further consider our involvement with this here murder? But we definitely know we want this book and maybe a Pop-Tart?
Maybe several Pop Tarts.
I was gonna.
Okay, maybe several Pop-Tarts.
Unless
Okay.
Arwen is the Pop Tart.
Well, there was this.
I am the
Perfect.
Pop-Tart.
There was this side little
Just-
on Arwen's board, and
Then
it had a
who is
little
the Raja?
subcircle that said maybe package them in groups of 2.
Give me an insight check.
Who?
Arwen.
Me?
Ooh.
You got noise gated when you said Arwen.
You
Oh.
do not invent Pop-Tarts. You invent toaster strudel.
Ooh, you could be part of Romeo and Michelle's high school reunion.
Hey, if it's the breakfast one, those are so good.
I
With
like
eggs
toast,
and shit in it.
10.
toaster strudels are good.
Your keen mind makes you consider the fact that
10.
you've gone through a lot of portals when
Yes.
investigating books.
Well, I can throw a lot of portals.
No, we've been through a lot of portals. You are gating all over the place.
Weird. I wonder what's
Um,
going on. You've gone through a lot of portals when you do your initial investigation of books.
That's true. You don't have to touch it.
Hey guys, we go through a lot of portals when we investigate books.
I have
That is
one
very true.
job.
Well, every book is sort of a portal to a whole different world.
It's like a reading rainbow.
It's true.
No, that's in my head. Thank God, because I still had the other one in my head until a second ago.
Wait, which one? Who killed the Raj? I think it was a Pop-Tart?
No, don't cry out loud.
Don't cry out
I
loud.
know.
And now it's back.
Is there actually some other joke operating on a level I wasn't aware of? Around the
Before on the Pop
Right
Tart thing? No, I just
right
did
before the Pop-Tart. Yeah, he just said it.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Okay. So,
Well, that's a good point, Arwen. But we don't have to pick up a book just to look at the body.
the way you said that made me think LeVar Burton was going to turn the corner. We don't have to pick up a book. Oh, but you do. It would be amazing if LeVar Burton did show up in our game.
We can
I
ask
do
other
have a
people to
butterfly mask.
pick up a book. We can have Todd pick up the book.
Todd turns into a LeVar Burton type character. I've
No,
decided
he
to.
didn't have a sweater.
I'm done skimming off the top and rooking the books. I'm going to do reading as fundamental outreach.
Glue Root turns around. Have you decided we should probably check with other adventurers if you're not going to help us out? I mean, we haven't
Are
had you
you
around for
worried
quite
that
a
we're
long
gonna
time,
get-
so we assumed that you
Are
would
you-
be interested, and you've always been interested before, and we'd heard great things about you. But actually, I wasn't even here the last time that you worked an adventure for
minute.
us, so
How
maybe
long
we
have you
were
guys
gonna
been interested
get more
before?
dead.
We've
We
been
were-
fed.
We were much more interested when we didn't have as much money as we do now. But
right.
yes,
Wait a minute.
I'm
How do you even
still
know we're
interested.
back? We've been gone for 30 years.
That's
No,
what I'm
word gets
saying.
out.
Is
word gets
the first reader knew that you were back, sent me to find you. I know of you from, of course, your scholarship, and
Who's the
so
who's the first reader?
bookworm.
Still?
Yeah.
Boy, that guy must be ancient.
I mean, we haven't been back for 24 hours. How does he know this?
Oh, he knows everything.
He's the first reader.
He read
We
it.
played a concert last night. Word got out.
He read about it.
Yeah. So I don't know that we're in, but we're willing to at least go look.
Let's go look.
If
Well, I really I think they might frown on it if I just bring gawkers to the space.
oh no, we're not gawking. We're investigating. But we need to see the situation before we can firmly commit to following through with
We
the
got
full.
to know that we can competently discharge the services requested.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
said,
a good way to
Joey.
put it.
Well said.
So, but even for
I read
this,
that one time on a Pop-Tart box.
that
I mean, cards on the table. I am a gawker.
It's
So-
true. He's been known to gawk, but we will do this. Let's go, guys.
He gawks like an idiot.
Stop
hold on,
negotiating, buddy. We have a shit ton of money. Let's go.
but not. We're not committing to doing the whole thing.
No, we're not.
Okay,
We're
we
not
will.
committing to anything.
Yes.
We're going to look. Let's go.
But it still costs to look. We will look.
Oh, come on.
We need Pop Tarts, which you can talk to Joey about.
Just
on the
show
way
me
there.
where they
If
are
you
and we'll
want.
go look at them.
You
And I
can
want a book.
For Joey, you can substitute a sandwich for Pop-Tarts if we have to make a substitution. And he would like
As long as they're in pairs in their own little wrappers.
the anthology of pop music written this year for
There it
the
is.
following 30 years. They used to publish
Yes.
them when I was a kid. We would like
The
the
preceding
last
30
30 years. The
Yes.
preceding, thank you, Joe. The
Yes.
preceding 30 years. And that's what we're asking for. Now let's go.
And it's just a consultation cost. That does not guarantee.
I'm heartbroken and don't want to deal with this shit. Let's go.
And if there's a book, one of you is picking it up.
Okay.
So he takes you through the great emerald door. You go into the great library of Candlekeep, and you're led into a section of the stacks that has been ransacked. There's literary treasures strewn about the floor, and 2 bodies are resting on the floor in front of you.
Is sign of
They're covered.
sign of death at all apparent? Like, is there bleeding out or anything like that?
Yeah, very much
Damn.
so. Like there's you can't look at the bodies without moving the sheets, but even without moving the sheets, there's like an arm that's pointed up twice.
Yeah, that's not wrong.
They turned this room into a ransackle bivouac.
Nice.
Just for flair.
Uh-huh.
Just for flair, before we get to the place, as we're going through Candlekeep, I'm the guy who's like, I remember this to be so much bigger when we were here last time.
Nice.
How many of your dates said that?
Oh.
Yeah. When we get to the murder, I'm like, oh, our murders were so much bigger back in our time.
Do we notice any technological advances on the way over? Like things that are like illumination or any.
Give me a perception check.
You'd like that.
Oh.
I would. Yeah, so as you're walking around in the Great Library, occasionally you hear this weird skittering noise, and it just tickles something in the back of your mind, and you realize that you are constantly hearing the same sort of high-pitched squeal, you know, like when the electricity goes out and you notice the lack of that sound.
Mm-hmm.
In Candlekeep, that sound isn't there hardly ever, but occasionally your character is hearing it as you walk through the hallways, like off and on, constantly, along with like a weird tappity noise.
Yeah,
And you
I'm gonna
realize-
focus on Stonky's ring and summon the skitter widgets.
And one skitter widget responds to the ring. You know there are tons more of them that you can hear that are not responding to your ring. Yeah. But but you do have now a skitter widget following you.
This is Francis too.
He's their best.
Electric.
He's your best friend.
No, he's a robot.
That's true.
Oh.
What is the ancestry species of the librarians who have fallen?
You taking the cover back?
Can't tell without the cover. Like I can't tell with the cover on. I
they're
don't.
covered in a sheet.
I know.
I'm gonna use
but
I'll use Mage Hand and lift.
I was mostly worried about like the size. Like, are they both medium humanoid type size? And
Yeah, one is a little bulkier and slightly bigger than your standard humanoid size, but not by a whole ton.
Okay.
I
am going to use Mage Hand to lift the sheet off.
Okay, so which one?
Oh, there's 2 sheets?
Yeah,
there's 2 dead people.
In the wind.
Sorry, I thought they might be together under one sheet. I will take them both off.
All right. So the first one you lift up is this muscularly built orc. She's 6'1", and she looks sort of middle-aged for an orc.
I've been there.
And her eyes are still open. They didn't close them. She has orange eyes, and as you look at her arms, as you start to lower lift the sheet a little bit, there are just like they're clearly snapped all over the place. Tons of broken bones. The second one, as you lift the sheet up, you see a middle-aged human. She's a petite build, like 5'5". Again, eyes open. Apparently, they just don't have a tradition of closing eyes here. And
how would we see where they were going?
She has pale gray eyes.
It said blue, but they're gray.
They're gray, yeah. And that's a female human.
Both
To
female.
the best of your ability.
Okay.
And they connect. Are we with the?
Again, she's also just.
It's all
she's
blunt force.
Arms broken.
Yeah.
Internal injuries snapped.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Somebody. I'll let whoever is investigating the bodies give me an investigation check.
I'll participate.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
Oh, hold on. I'm doing an investigation. Investigation.
That ain't my strong suit.
I was gonna try a medicine to see if it looks
Is
like
that?
they were gripped and broken.
Roll the 2, gets a 22.
Reliable talent.
Reliable talent means a 2 becomes a 10. Yep.
Where did my roll go? Did my roll show up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got a 22.
It's in your chat.
I can't. It's not showing up.
You might not have
the last thing that I have is Buddy Warbler doing a perception.
Okay.
Yeah.
We all saw your dice roll and that you got a 22.
It may just be delayed on your end. Sometimes my internet's weird with the delay. So as you're looking at them while Buddy is lifting the cloth and kind of commenting on the blunt force, you notice that the orc woman has a scrap of fabric clutched in her fist.
Dum 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 dum.
I would like to, if I may, use my medicine skill to examine the bodies.
I just did,
both we did.
And I wanted to say that what I wanted to do with that is with my 16 go, Buddy, will you look at, or Buddy Joey, will you look at this? Because I can't tell if they got manhandled or if they broke internally magically, or so I was going to ask.
You're welcome.
Nice. So the two of you, as you're looking at the bodies, Joey, you recognize these as the same types of injuries that you might give. They're all fists, bruises and broken bones from powerful unarmed strikes.
And guys, what if I did it?
No, you didn't. What if, because you were with me and you were snoring. But
What if I astral projected after the pee-pee times?
could have been. But
Could have been little one.
the book was about being a monk, right?
Yeah. That's why little one told me I should read it.
So, like, magic book beat him up.
Scott, are you having trouble with your chat still?
Now you got a
Yeah.
1.
You just get one.
Like that. My rolls aren't showing up because I
think you might not have something turned on in Foundry.
You can see the chat though, right? And you saw Buddy.
I can see that Buddy just put up detect magic.
But
I
sure
put
did.
check. I wrote check in, and that did.
But the
When I
roll
rolled,
didn't show.
but I'm rolling from Forge, not D&D.
Yeah.
Beyond.
Right. We can tell, actually. It shows differently.
We can see it, yeah.
I see that you rolled a 1, and I saw your die go across the screen.
Yeah. Weird.
When you
well.
Scott, when we go to bio break, if we have a time, I'll talk you through it and see. I think you might have to turn Dice So Nice on.
Buddy, you were detecting magic?
Yeah. Overhear my brother's conversation.
Okay.
Just kind of see if there's any magic anywhere around the bodies.
You don't spot any. Are you? You're casting it right now, ritual.
Yeah.
You're using an action.
Yeah,
you're not waiting 10
Yeah.
minutes.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry.
You don't. Nothing around here. I mean, the room lights up,
Okay.
but nothing on these bodies lights up.
Okay.
There's tons of magic all around you,
Yeah.
various divinations and things to make lights glow and magical weaponry, and all of you are just popping, but but nothing on the bodies in front of you.
Oh man, my hands are magical.
I do want to look to see if the book is anywhere around them.
The glue root who had walked you in here is holding the book. The book itself is it's got a green cover. There's some minor damage to the cover, but the pages themselves look mostly fine, except for a very clearly torn out section that you can kind of see some scraps poking out of the binding. It doesn't look like it's made with standard paper pages. Something about them look a little bit different. But otherwise, the book is in Glueroot's hands.
Okay. Don't open it!
Don't touch it.
You've already opened it. It's got missing pages. That's why we called you.
That's
why, not because people are dead.
They desecrated a book of Candlekeep.
All right.
You don't know that they did it. How do you what makes you confident they did that?
These two, you think the dead people did it? And the book beat them up. You're right, Steve.
Well, I don't know that I'm right, because that seems really harsh to the dead.
Not these two. They didn't do it.
Then who did it?
Then why would the book beat them up?
The book didn't beat them up. The people who tore the pages out beat up the people. I'm not sure why people want to pay you to figure this out if this is this hard to figure out. Sorry, I swallowed my wine wrong. The pages were torn out. The acolytes who were getting the book were killed by the people who tore out the pages. The gatehouse. I suppose that's true.
But the gatehouse, you were saying.
the gatehouse. The gatehouse tracks who comes into the building. I think if we look at the gatehouse records, we might be able to find some potential suspects.
You're right. You should probably be doing this instead of us.
All right.
You got this.
You got this. Yeah, I think you're good.
Well, I can't leave you here, so if you're not interested...
You can actually. We're allowed back here.
All right, Gloober, let me ask you a question. That cloth in that one's hand, does that mean anything to you?
What cloth?
Isn't one of them holding a cloth?
Oh, look who's a good investigator. Didn't even see that.
He reaches down and he pulls out the scrap of fabric and he opens it. And inside it is emblazoned with a white lotus inside a black circle. So it's a piece of white cloth with white lotus inside a black circle. And he ponders it for a second, and then you see recognition appear on his face.
They were executed by somebody who's really into luxury vehicles.
Order the immortal lotus.
Wait a minute, who ate the lotus?
Oh, nice.
Haven't you noticed?
I ate the lotus.
The Order of the Immortal Lotus. They've been... Bak Mei, the leader, his acolytes and followers and cultists, whatever you want to call them, have been attacking travelers on their way to Candlekeep for quite some time now. We've had record of it quite a few times at the gatehouse where people couldn't get in because their books had been stolen by the Order of Immortal Lotus in the Cloakwood. I can't believe it. Oh! Perhaps you can take care of the Order of the Immortal Lotus.
What? That's a big ask.
Are they by any chance time travelers?
Not that I know of.
Okay, well,
Would you even know?
That would sweeten the deal for me.
I don't know anything about time travel. Really sort of wibbly wobbly, and so I don't pay much attention to it. I like facts.
You'll figure it out when you fall off your toilet.
Where do the Immortal Lotus... Where are they known to frequent?
Well, the people that get attacked, we've been told that they get attacked near the Cloakwood.
I cloak my wood.
That's true.
Yeah.
He does.
On a regular basis.
It's never not cloaked.
I was going to say, it's not a regular basis, it's an always basis.
It's an always basis. Stevie was just checking some things.
So I'm trying to figure out if I think I have a solution to Scott's thing. So I tested my rolling from D&D Beyond to see what it looked like now with the new system.
When was you said people
from?
What?
You said people report getting attacked by the Cloakwood. When was the last report of an attack?
I'd have to check at the gatehouse. It's been happening pretty regularly. They're
trying to find this book, but this book has been here for over 30 years.
Well, they're trying to find knowledge.
Well, okay. Would the first reader know if another book was missing from this area?
Candlekeep would know if a book was missing.
Okay.
Period. The first reader
Okay.
may not individually know, but we would
Okay.
know.
Okay. Well, I think you should look into that because, maybe they took more than a few pages. Maybe they took another book and things are a little disheveled. There's defecation everywhere. So,
I don't know how
The-
you guys find anything if the rooms look like this.
yeah.
This is not how they normally work. As you may recall from when I came to see you initially in the hearth, the manual that I'm holding, the Book of Inner Alchemy, is said to grant untold power over life and death to anyone who can master its secrets.
Yes.
And they
Which
took
is not the
pages
book about. Which is not the book about Joey.
book
It's about me?
Well, no, it's okay. Yeah, sorry, buddy's getting his things confused because these two were in here getting the book for Joey.
Yeah, this is the book that little one
it's the same
was
book.
reading and told me that I would read that because it's
The
about,
Inner Book of Alchemy.
It's about key.
Oh, sorry, I thought they were separate books. Okay.
So, the book has notes. The notes that we have on this book is that it has information as a manual to grant power over life and death to people who can master its secrets. But now the pages at the end of the book are missing.
Who was the last person to check out the book?
Little one was the last one to ask for it.
Okay. Well, I think we need to talk to the little one
That
to
was
see what.
just yesterday, right? Because he read it 30 years ago, too.
Yes.
Yeah. I wonder if he remembers what those last pages were about.
He was translating it page by page.
Ooh. Do we have a translated copy?
I don't know. He told me he was doing that because he couldn't read it that fast.
I think we need to talk with the little one. If we decide to keep going. Okay. Well, can you go get the other things we asked for? The Pop Tarts and the pop
You know how to
bits,
get-
and we'll.
Do you know how to get back to the hearth?
Oh,
Yeah, we've
Yeah.
been back here all the time.
yeah.
We stopped at spaceship.
Yeah.
They're like right over there.
Wait, you're the barn door stoppers?
Yeah, that's why the Skitterwood is following us because he's Francis too.
I apologize. I didn't realize. I'd heard about the barn door. I didn't realize the Warbler brothers were the barn door stoppers. That you were the one and the same. The barn door stoppers. And wow. And he walks off like hands in the air, sort of contemplating life and like, what else don't I realize are the same thing?
That
He
fucking
has his hands
foundation.
in the air, but I think he cares.
Yeah, that foundation's not telling our story well enough.
Well, it's probably a good time to bankrupt them.
GoBots and Transformers.
Yeah, let's go talk to. Nights out to Glue Root. Bring us the stuff in the hearth.
He's already gone. Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's why I shouted. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. He does a sort of like a wave, like a parent who heard a kid while they're thinking about something else.
And he took the book with him?
Yeah.
So I say, all right, brothers.
What are we doing?
Should we keep looking? I mean, like, if someone destroys the world in 30 years, but we go back before that happens,
What if
We
they
still have
did
30
it now
years to
because
live.
we're here?
I say.
I
Oh, go ahead, Arwen.
brothers, and I bring them in close and whisper, we need to be careful with this time travel narrative because if we do it right, we're going to end up like Back to the Future. But if we do it wrong, we're going to end up like this Flash movie.
hey,
If we do
I
it
thought that
wrong,
was
we
better than
might
most
end up
people
like
said.
Back to the Future 3.
Back to 3.
so
Got trains.
I guess here's my worry. If this book's as powerful as Glue says it is,
Yeah.
this could happen at any time before we even get to the mine and the foundation to go get our money.
Yeah.
And then we've lost and lost. So we didn't get back in time and the world ends.
Well, and I think stopping this is I don't want to depend on us stopping it in the next 30 years. I mean, we have that as a backup card in case we fail. But I think we should just try to stop this, then go back in time.
But then it would still be happening again in 30 years.
Not if we go back in time and then we steal the book and take it out of Candlekeep and hide it under a pillow.
Oh,
But we don't think we can
like
just do that
that.
now. We can just do it now. We just go back in time and hide the book now.
What if we do it? We solve the mystery first, and then we go back
As a
and
backup.
then just in case we don't steal the book and hide it under a pillow, we have already solved the problem.
Well, also, who knows? Like, time has a way of working itself out. So if we stop this now, good. Then we go back and we try to prevent it.
Yeah, the issue is time's a flat circle. And when someone says that originally, everyone thinks it's cool. But then if they do it a couple seasons later and a woman writes it, it's not. So I don't know that anyone else watches True Detective here.
I heard some of the controversy, but I've never watched any of the seasons, so I don't know. I do know that there's a white dude getting all knickered up.
Yes,
being a typical white dude.
So when does the soup come in?
The soup?
Yeah.
I just asked for Pop-Tarts. I don't know about the soup.
All right, I say we do this, and
let's
then
at very
we go
least
back in
talk
time.
to Little One. Let's talk to Little One and find out what those pages were. And maybe it's not that big of a deal. Maybe it's like, yeah, the last pages just let you turn, water into wine and walk on water.
It's just a glossary, the list of the words that are in there.
Yeah, exactly. And if that's it, we'll go back in time. We'll go get our money. We'll go back
That
in
could
time.
be like critically important. Like a glossary, words can give you. Okay, I'm just a dumb fighter. Let's go.
Back to the hearth.
I'm actually not that dumb.
All right. You head back to the hearth. Little one is at the bar, and now Tiffany is sitting outside the bar, having a drink with little one, chatting, and just got a hand on his shoulder and helping him through his morning.
I said, hey Stevie.
Yeah.
It's Tiffany. Why don't you go talk to her?
Okay.
Cool. And I said, the little one.
Tiff.
Hi, Steve.
All right, I'll go sit by Tiffany while Buddy pulls little one away.
Yeah, the little one. Come here.
Yeah. I'm really tired, buddy.
That's fair. 2 quick questions.
Yeah.
Do you remember what the last part of the Book of Alchemy was?
Well, the Book of Alchemy is different than the Book of Inner Alchemy. I assume you're asking about the Book of Inner Alchemy, because Outer Alchemy, the last sections were all about how you cannot actually transform anything directly from one element into gold. But that's not what you're asking about.
Inner Alchemy.
You're asking about the Book of Inner Alchemy. The last sections of that, and he freezes. And you see him like reading a book in his head. They were about... Oh.
Whoa. Is it that kind of book?
No.
Oreo? Oreo.
They were about making gloves.
Making gloves?
Yes.
Oh.
I
Gloves.
feel like making gloves.
Guys, it's gloves. Let's go back. Let's go back.
They were about gloves that gave you power over the gloves of soul catching.
Soul catching.
That's what they were.
Ooh, that's dark. So
They
I'm
make-
talking to Tiffany.
You have to kill people to make them.
Are the gloves made of skin?
No, they take
Yeah.
souls.
I'm really tired of reading the
Necronomicon.
I said your
you.
words.
It's gloves. And I kind of skipped some parts because I didn't want to remember all the parts of the recipe because they sounded dangerous.
Okay. Did you translate the book?
I didn't, the scribes did.
Oh. Where is the transcribed copy now?
Every time I finished a page, I took the book back to the scribers, and they shredded the page I had read and translated a new page for me.
Oh, so it's the new translated one that has a page missing. There's no other copy of the missing.
No, pages that the translations were on were destroyed, so that there would never be another copy of the book.
I'm confused, but okay.
So they need the full moon to make the gloves, and they need 3 sacrifices. Well, not human, sentient sacrifices.
Okay.
So they might
potentially
have
2.
Yeah.
Arwen, what
Sorry,
was
I'm
the
not
moon
there.
like?
Well, they
What
don't
was the
have
moon
2
like
because
tonight?
tonight wasn't a full moon.
That was going to be my question. Okay,
Those
what
2
kind of moon
don't
is
count. They're just bonus deaths.
it? Okay. What kind of moon was it?
Also known as collateral damage. The bonus death is kind of a crass way to put that, and
Well,
I apologize.
Aaron, with his keen mind, would know, and that's where
Full moon is 2 days away.
Thank you.
full moon is 2 days away. I've got one job, a crappy job, but I'm gonna do it.
That's right.
And how far away is the mine?
The mine?
With my keen
How far
mind,
away is all of our money?
Couple weeks. Like it was.
Okay.
It was a haul.
Thank you. So yes, we
But-
need to fix this.
But also, much of your money is kept at the Isthmus Farm because that's where the foundation is housed.
And how far away is that?
Your
Now,
farm?
Like
Oh, it's our farm. Our
20
farm?
minutes, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, guys, we could just get our money and go home.
But what if it
We got
isn't
2
fixed,
days.
though?
What's that?
What if we don't prevent it, though? What if we need the backstop?
Yep, that's what I was thinking.
Oh, you're worried that the skin gloves may not only have repercussions now, but they may go back in time too.
No, it's
No,
Oh,
I'm worried that if we don't, that it doesn't get prevented. If we don't prevent it in the past, then at least we've solved it now, and then it's solved. But
backstop worked.
I'm confused now. I think I talked myself into a corner.
I got what you were saying, but I'm not there. I'm talking up Tiffany.
yeah.
How you been, Steve?
Well, I've been better. This is the darkest timeline.
You know, Todd's an interesting guy.
Interesting's a word. I'll accept that it's a word that you're using to describe him.
Okay. Well,
So far, I haven't seen anything that I would call interesting.
well, I mean, when he was younger,
He was
Todd
a schmuck.
well, he was a thief and a schmuck, sort of,
homeless.
but no. Well,
He
I don't know if
he squatted in our house.
he was an opportunist.
Yes, he was, because there was a lonely woman there, and then he...
Well, I mean, if things had turned out differently, if you had been here, I think you might have actually really liked Todd if he,
Yes.
wasn't married to
Yes.
your fiance and had children with your
That
fiance.
is probably true.
When he was not married to your fiance,
Yes.
he was really fun. And I mean, he's still fun kind of now. He's a dad, so but I mean, he was like a boon to have at your side for like pre Debbie. Todd and I used to get into a lot of trouble.
Awesome. I love him even more.
He stole
Todd
both your
and I
women.
were never an item.
Nope.
Not like that.
No,
No.
you guys just hung out and did cool stuff together.
Well, sometimes when you're young and rebellious, you do stupid stuff.
Yeah,
We had a lot of fun.
I'm gonna do stupid stuff like altering the timeline because I'm still young.
Okay. Well, I just want you to know, I always had a crush on you.
Dun dun dun.
Oh, Todd, Stevie wants to go back in time so bad.
Well, I have about 15 letters that I wrote to you because I also had a crush on you.
Aw.
But then I met Deb. And true love. Do you think this happens every day?
Friends away.
Happened to the two women you've talked to.
That's right. Because sometimes awkward is highly charismatic. All right. I think we need to fix this, and I think we need to fix it now. And little one, we're going to fix this, and we're going to make this right. Or as right as we can make it. And Buddy will get money.
Yeah. I'm just going to brain dump everything into Stevie that he missed.
Okay.
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 Oh, and then
So-
I'm gonna run back and give Tiffany all the letters that I wrote that were my dearest Tiffany. These are for you. All right, bye.
I love that you still had them on you in
Yes.
your backpack.
Yep.
And you being a married man and all.
Yes, exactly. That's the thing.
Well, I never sent them. I never
I guess
sent.
an engaged man.
Yep, but I never sent the ones to Deb either. They were all in the same book. So I just.
Oh no! What did
Oh,
you do?
okay,
What
they
are
were-
Debbie's letters?
Nope.
Give me a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah.
I
Yes,
just tore out
yes.
the ones that.
DC is 5,
Okay.
but if you screwed up, she got one of Debbie's letters.
All
I
right.
think she's going to care that much.
Well, 'cause I
considering
did
she
write-
boned Debbie's husband.
She didn't bone them. They didn't do anything. She said.
No,
Nah.
they said never an item, but they may have done fun things.
Yeah, it's true.
Right,
Does
read
it
that.
matter if she did or not?
It-
Let's not slut shame her for her history.
Damn it!
You collected a pack of letters out of your backpack, and just at the last second, as you were handing them to you realized that there was a Debbie letter.
No,
on the top.
because they're all in the same book. So I was tearing them out, and she doesn't get the last page of one of her letters because it's on the front page of one of Deb's. That's.
Oh, okay.
I think I've already said this that I just kept writing and I can't send them because I just start the next letter on the back of another one. So she's just not going to see the last page of hers. And obviously I can't give Deb the first letter that I wrote for her because the last letter to Tiffany's on the back of that one. So.
Oh, that's not awkward at all.
No, but that's
Classic conundrum.
that's Steve. That's how he rolls.
So, you've decided you're going to take this adventure. What's your plan here?
We're gonna
It's
go.
3 in the morning.
Yeah, let's
Well, I
go.
think it's time for some rest.
Okay. Then the
I'm gonna
cloakwood.
We
go
gotta
in
go to
the woods
the-
and beat somebody up.
We're gonna go to the wood cloak or the cloak wood.
The wood cloak. It's like we're playing Catan. I've got wood for your sheep.
Sheep can't consent.
Well, I guess I'm. Yeah.
Yes.
I just need to wait for glue root to come back to find out more about where Cloakwood is. Or let me back up. Do we know where Cloakwood is ourselves? Do we recognize that?
Yeah.
All right. Well, Arwen told me where it is.
On the coastal area, can we see it?
Yeah. I think so.
Yep.
It may
Yeah,
not
how
be
far
labeled.
away?
It's just north of Candlekeep. If you click on the
Yep.
coastal
Yeah,
area
there it
map.
is. Yep, I see it.
All right.
I just drew a bomb on it for some reason.
You drew a bomb. I dropped a bomb on the cloakwood.
I never know how to get rid of these things.
I got you.
Yeah, Dusty, teach a man to fish.
If
But
you
it's more fun if you're dependent.
you
on
go
it.
to the L shape, the square ruler,
You would
click
you would
on
not be a
that,
good Jesus. Yep.
and then it should illustrate all of yours. And if you hover over the center, a little flame will pick up. If you right click, you can delete it.
Oh, see, never knew that. I'm gonna try that out. Beep. Beep. Cool. Oh, but it just turns it red. Go away!
Well, you're
I
Got it,
deleted
got
it.
it.
I beat
Damn
you.
Damn it! This is what the bots are. I did that one myself.
well done.
That's what
Congratulations.
That's what the bots are paid for. It's only
That-
taken me 2 years.
That's right. Our favorite bot is not with us anymore, and it's really distressing me.
Is that Robin?
Alice Hydra. No, bot Robin is here, but
All right.
but Robin I know is playing on a 20 sides game tonight, so she's not really here.
All right. So you are hitting the hay for a little bit.
Yeah, and then going to bed.
All right. So you'll get up about 9 in the morning. You can take the benefits of a long rest.
Yay!
Yay.
Long rest. Go to hit dice on your character sheet. You should see S rest, L rest.
Oh, yeah, thank you.
There you go. Arwen took a rest. In case you don't see that, Scott.
I do. It's just, and some
It's
of the rolls are
just-
showing up,
That's weird.
but my rolls,
Yeah, I saw that there's a thing where some players like Dice So Nice jacks it up so everybody else can see the roll except for the person who rolled it. If we all restart during any bio break we take, it might help kick Scott in. So.
Okay.
Well, it's 8:03, so now is the time for a bio break if we're going to take one.
Okie doke.
So we should
let's take one.
Let's
do it.
log out of Forge or just reload it?
1 second. I'm going to take us off of the stream. We'll be back in a
that's-
little bit.
We'll be back in a smidge.
It's also the exciting stuff.
Oh, yeah. This is what people want to know.
Wingspan is a place full of birds. Your goal is to build a wonderful preserve that will lead you to victory. Learn new facts about birds. Blue jays can carry up to 5 acorns. Discover new species. Help them lay eggs. Gain food. or even hunt. Become a bird enthusiast. Wingspan, a relaxing strategy game.
Lavender Legal Center is a nonprofit providing legal representation and related advocacy by and for LGBTQ Iowans. Lavender provides direct representation, advocacy, and referrals, with a priority for serving those with low income and LGBTQ youth. Lavender operates with 4 main core values. The first is equity, recognizing that legal aid and related advocacy are basic human rights. Second is inclusivity, providing equal access to services for those who are marginalized. Third is dignity. LGBTQ people are worthy of advocacy no matter their specific need for assistance. And fourth is compassion. LGBTQ people in need of legal services come to the matter with great vulnerability. To best serve those individuals and families, Lavender Legal Center must have concern and understanding for their sufferings. Your support of Lavender Legal Center helps further the mission to provide legal services, advocacy, and resources for the LGBTQ community. Together, we can build a more equitable, inclusive, dignified, and compassionate future.
Wingspan is a place full of birds. Your goal is to build a wonderful preserve that will lead you to victory. Learn new facts about birds. Blue jays can carry up to 5 acorns. Discover new species. Help them lay eggs. Gain food. Or even hunt. Become a bird enthusiast. Wingspan, a relaxing strategy game.
Lavender Legal Center is a nonprofit providing legal representation and related advocacy by and for LGBTQ Iowans. Lavender provides direct representation, advocacy, and referrals, with a priority for serving those with low income and LGBTQ youth. Lavender operates with 4 main core values. The first is equity, recognizing that legal aid and related advocacy are basic human rights. Second is inclusivity, providing equal access to services for those who are marginalized. Third is dignity. LGBTQ people are worthy of advocacy no matter their specific need for assistance. And fourth is compassion. LGBTQ people in need of legal services come to the matter with great vulnerability. To best serve those individuals and families, Lavender Legal Center must have concern and understanding for their sufferings. Your support of Lavender Legal Center helps further the mission to provide legal services, advocacy, and resources for the LGBTQ community. Together, we can build a more equitable, inclusive, dignified, and compassionate future.
Wingspan is a place full of birds. Your goal is to build a wonderful preserve that will lead you to victory. Learn new facts about birds. Blue jays can carry up to 5 acorns. Discover new species. Help them lay eggs. Gain food. Or even hunt. Become a bird enthusiast. Wingspan, a relaxing strategy game.
Lavender Legal Center is a nonprofit providing legal representation and related advocacy by and for LGBTQ Iowans. Lavender provides direct representation, advocacy, and referrals, with a priority for serving those with low income and LGBTQ youth. Lavender operates with 4 main core values. The first is equity, recognizing that legal aid and related advocacy are basic human rights. Second is inclusivity, providing equal access to services for those who are marginalized. Third is dignity. LGBTQ people are worthy of advocacy no matter their specific need for assistance. And fourth is compassion. LGBTQ people in need of legal services come to the matter with great vulnerability. To best serve those individuals and families, Lavender Legal Center must have concern and understanding for their sufferings. Your support of Lavender Legal Center helps further the mission to provide legal services, advocacy, and resources for the LGBTQ community. Together, we can build a more equitable, inclusive, dignified, and compassionate future.
Wingspan is a place full of birds. Your goal is to build a wonderful preserve that will lead you to victory. Learn new facts about birds. Blue jays can carry up to 5 acorns. Discover new species. Help them lay eggs. Gain food. Or even hunt. Become a bird enthusiast. Wingspan, a relaxing strategy game.
Lavender Legal Center is a nonprofit providing legal representation and related advocacy by and for LGBTQ Iowans. Lavender provides direct representation, advocacy, and referrals, with a priority for serving those with low income and LGBTQ youth. Lavender operates with 4 main core values. The first is equity, recognizing that legal aid and related advocacy are basic human rights. Second is inclusivity, providing equal access to services for those who are marginalized. Third is dignity. LGBTQ people are worthy of advocacy no matter their specific need for assistance. And fourth is compassion. LGBTQ people in need of legal services come to the matter with great vulnerability. To best serve those individuals and families, Lavender Legal Center must have concern and understanding for their sufferings. Your support of Lavender Legal Center helps further the mission to provide legal services, advocacy, and resources for the LGBTQ community. Together, we can build a more equitable, inclusive, dignified, and compassionate future.
Wingspan is a place full of birds. Your goal is to build a wonderful preserve that will lead you to victory. Learn new facts about birds. Blue jays can carry up to 5 acorns. Discover new species. Help them lay eggs. Gain food. Or even hunt. Become a bird enthusiast. Wingspan, a relaxing strategy game.
Lavender Legal Center is a nonprofit providing legal representation and related advocacy by and for LGBTQ Iowans. Lavender provides direct representation, advocacy, and referrals, with a priority for serving those with low income and LGBTQ youth. Lavender operates with 4 main core values. The first is equity, recognizing that legal aid and related advocacy are basic human rights. Second is inclusivity, providing equal access to services for those who are marginalized. Third is dignity. LGBTQ people are worthy of advocacy no matter their specific need for assistance. And fourth is compassion. LGBTQ people in need of legal services come to the matter with great vulnerability. To best serve those individuals and families, Lavender Legal Center must have concern and understanding for their sufferings. Your support of Lavender Legal Center helps further the mission to provide legal services, advocacy, and resources for the LGBTQ community. Together, we can build a more equitable, inclusive, dignified, and compassionate future.
And we'll help out if we need to shift things.
We're live.
No. Let's do this. What you doing?
Well, we took a long
I
rest.
believe you landed
now
on
we're
the
going to
side
Cloakwood.
that you're... Yeah, it's
Yeah.
9 a.m. Head to the hearth.
I must
Find
be lonely.
food.
Yeah. Yep.
As
I'm
you
asking for
went
my
downstairs.
anthology of pop music and Pop Tarts.
I was unable to find Pop Tarts. And then I need
So you get sandwiches.
a D100 from you. 75 or higher, you get your book.
Wah, wah.
Why didn't I get the book?
Well, nobody has brought that specific book to the Candlekeep gate to offer to us as entry fee. So we don't
Okay.
have it in our collection just yet. It may be that somebody tried to bring it to us on their way from Baldur's Gate. They were attacked by the Temple of the Immortal Lotus. Perhaps you will find it there.
Okay. Perhaps. But
They too are seekers of knowledge, is my understanding. But
yeah.
I do not have
Well,
one.
All right. Well, here's
Did talk to Tiffany. We have these sandwiches for you, and then she made you some hand pies that have strawberry jam in the middle of them. It's as close
that all
as we
sounds
could get
delicious.
to your description of Pop Tart.
I'll eat that
Made it.
right up.
Yeah, you made it 60% of the way there at the Pop Tarts, 0% of the way there at the book. So here's what we're gonna do. If we take this mission, we head out. I would trust that you would spend time here in Candlekeep talking to people and asking them what they remember about the most popular pop songs over the past 30 years. So while you don't have the book, I imagine you could write a good portion of that book while we are, frankly, saving your world.
A job, right? Like,
What's
I
that?
do things. You know, I have a job.
Yeah, sure.
Right?
Sure. And you could go ahead and ignore this request and do your job, and then the world will end in 2 or 3 days. Or you could understand the priority of these things and work on this book while we go save the world. Might I remind you, not only are we the Warbler brothers, we also stopped that spaceship.
Oh, but people said you were cool.
That's a little like story, buddy.
Joey, we've been on adventures before, correct?
Yeah, but usually you're just like greedy, not extorty. That was
Well,
like,
you could-
it's a real nice world you got here. It'd be a shame if anything happened to it.
Quibble over extortion. I'm just trying to get a
You'll
fair
have to
price for the
excuse
work
my
we're doing.
brother, he's rather clumsy.
Sorry.
And you don't have to write the book. If your job's so important that it's more that you can't help us save the world, then there's plenty of people running around here. We got interns.
Right. Okay.
Okay. All right. 8,000 gold's still coming too.
I have to pay interns and you?
You pay your interns? That's a sweet gig.
Because we believe in justice.
Just give them course credit. Aren't they the same students that we're paying freaking tuition for out of our foundation?
No, you're
No,
paying
no,
for the bars at
we
Bard
don't
College.
pay for that.
I know.
Now you're just being a rooker. You're rooking them, buddy. You're the kind of people that end up on Arwen's board with a red
You're right.
with a red thread.
All right, call it 7,500 gold. Give us the book that you write. We're even.
Already up on the board.
Oh, that's right. Buddy is on the board. That's so funny. Buddy's on the board. Okay.
Why is Buddy on the board?
Arwen's conspiracy theory board.
I can't remember why Buddy's on the board.
It's just a joke.
Oh, because of the Never Nude thing.
I'm sure there's a lot of reasons Buddy could be on that board.
That's fair. So
I'm absolutely on the board. Yeah.
That and the conspiracies about like rat people and like the fact that he has to poke everybody with a needle to find out if they're a rat person. I am sure Arwen has something on a board. All right.
Just gonna remind me, I'm gonna poke this person.
You're right over there?
Yeah, I just really like it, but it's painful.
Pansies.
Hey, Pensies. All right.
Hurts so good.
You'll really like it,
like
and it'll hurt.
I feel like next time for our commercial for the roll the dice part, we should be like, roll the dice, sprinkle some Pensies on your popcorn, see if you can talk for the next 20 minutes.
All right. We're heading to the
right,
Cloakwood.
So you're heading to the Cloakwood. You're heading northbound on the road the same way that you've gone to Baldur's Gate in the past.
On the coastway.
On the coastway. You make your way to the forest, unless there's something specific you're hoping to do during traveling. The trip is relatively uneventful.
The Cloakwood is super big, though, right? Like, I mean, it's not as big as.
Do the wagons look different 30 years in the future?
Are they flying wagons? Do we have moving sidewalks?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna direct.
Are people dressing
Francis.
differently? Like how foreign is this to us 30 years removed? Like, if we all went 30 years back in the past right now, or 30 years in the future, for that matter, I imagine it would be very different.
No, that was just 1994.
1994.
When was the last time you watched a 1994 music video?
Not too long ago. I think I watched Mazzy's Star Fade Into You. And yes, it was very different. I did not have a cell phone, but they existed. They were dumb
But the
phones.
thing is, a world with magic never has technological advancement because they don't need it because they have magic.
It's true.
All right.
Also, fashion is sort of a 30-year cycle, so what you're wearing now is super trendy.
If it was trendy then.
Yeah. Well, it was kind of uncool 30 years ago, but because it was uncool, now it's kind of trendy because it was the uncool thing 30 years ago.
Wait a minute, shirts are coming back in bags?
Bag shirts.
Joey's directing Francis to sit at the entrance of Candlekeep and wait there.
Oh.
Okay. There's a skitter widget at the front door of Candlekeep.
Sitting like a dog, waiting.
Fabulous. It is waiting. Yeah.
I don't know what the scale is. Do we know?
The trip to the Cloakwood is
so
about...
it's 80 miles, huh?
Yeah.
All right.
So it's going to take you about a day and a half.
Oh, shit, we're running out of time. Wait, 2 nights before the full moon. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. True.
Is that scale correct?
I think Baldur's Gate is 4 days away, if I recall correctly.
Okay.
4 to 5 days away. So it should be about right.
Okay.
It's not super far, but I mean, as you leave the coastway, it's going to take you a little while to like, you're not on the road into the woods. You've got to traipse off road.
We couldn't take a boat?
You could take a boat.
But then look if there's any ports.
Well, people
nearby.
are getting attacked on the road, so if we want to find out, we should go on the road.
Yeah.
True. You took the road?
Should we try to entice people to attack us? Should we make it look like we're not nearly as strong as we are?
We should put all of our books out in the open.
There you go.
That's a good idea. Well, let's do that.
We'll write a big sign on the side of our cart that says "Books for sale."
Yep. And then we'll sleep in Leopold's hut next to it.
Leopold. I call being Kate. Okay.
All right. So the first
So that's
night.
how we sleep every night. Yeah, we have a
Yeah.
wagon
the
that says
first
free
night-
books.
Hide
We'll
the
make
sleep
it
next
say
to it.
we'll make it say the Avowed Bookmobile, and think we're a traveling library.
There we go.
Okay, give me a d20.
I'm gonna hide in the back of the, because I don't want to take my armor off and everything, but I do not look like easy pickings. So I will
Okay.
sit in the back.
Oh, I'm in my hut.
Okay.
Well, for sleeping, but when
Uh,
we're traveling down the road.
Oh, yes. Fair enough.
All right. So you're not taking. So Steve's not taking his armor off. The rest of you are in Liam's tiny hut. Correct.
I mean,
I will go in Lehman's tiny hut during the night. Yeah.
Sleep, yeah.
Yeah.
And then I have to take my armor off. I can't sleep with my armor on.
Okay. So then somebody give me a d4.
You'd
Okay,
like that.
Mm-hmm. It's true.
Oh, look at that.
3
Okie doke.
or 6.
Hmm.
6 out of 4. Meatloaf would be proud.
Cause
Oh, man,
6
why don't we put
out
any
of
meatloaf
4
sauce?
ain't bad.
So you brought
6 out of
the
4 is
wagon.
statistically impossible.
Yeah. And I
Right.
use my calligraphy to write the library.
Your
thing.
wagon is already messed up. Because you are you're taking a wagon that has been adjusted from the Mystery Machine rating to have the Warbler Foundation on the side of
Wait a
it.
minute. What happened to all that baby glue money that we were going to get?
He didn't sell the
You-
horse.
You are so you put the Avowed all over the side of the thing, and
And
as you're
bookmobile. It has to stay bookmobile, buddy. It's important. It says bookmobile.
And
Yep,
reading
I write that.
and reading is fundamental.
Write that as well.
Okay.
Fun in capital letters.
Yep.
That's on there.
And then Demento.
once you draw on a map, you can't move it.
Yeah, you
Oh,
can.
annoying. Oh, you can?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you can. I just had the wrong thing picked. All right. How big is Liamon's tiny hut?
10-foot radius.
Radius or
All
diameter?
right.
Radius.
Radius.
Oh, okay. I always thought it was diameter, so I was always like, everybody's really snug in there.
Nope. You're wrong.
I'm wrong.
So you're all in the hut overnight.
That's tiny hut, but it's pretty much a giant tent.
Yeah.
We took watch and shit.
Okay.
I definitely went to the bathroom.
Not in the hut. You
No.
do that out of the hut.
The buddy
He's
said that we...
desecrating. He's
Nap and shit.
desecrating.
And I was just agreeing that, yes, we did sleep and shit.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
So I need a watch order.
As usual, Joey went right to sleep.
I will take the first watch.
Okay, first watch is Steve. Second watch
Arwen.
is
Only
Arwen.
me,
Third watch.
But I don't have to ever sleep.
You have to take
you
4
need
hours.
4 hours.
4 hours? Okay, I'll take the first 4 hours.
Okay,
I'll
then you'll
sleep
do
it,
the
and then I'll
trance.
do the rest.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're up at the same time as Arwen?
No, I
Well,
sleep for the first 4
No,
hours.
if I took a 3-hour watch, if we're all doing 3-hour watches, because Joey
Well,
always
you only have to do 2.
Yeah.
If you do 2 and Arwen does 2,
then they all
Buddy
comes
does
out.
4.
Right.
Then Buddy gets his 4 hours in.
Yep. Okay.
And then I need a D4. Nope, a D8. D8. Sorry.
Ooh.
Whoever wants to give me one. Fateful D8.
Your D8, what?
I rolled a 3 again.
All right. Yeah, you did.
My D's an 8. What?
Nice.
Out of 20. Boom.
All right. Arwen, during your watch, you hear the sounds of your wagon being pilfered.
Oh, I'm gonna go fuck someone's shit up.
You're gonna
You
what?
are?
Oh yeah, I'm going out there,
All right.
but I'm gonna do it stealthily. I'm gonna sneak up on them, and I am going to ambush them.
You gonna
Hey,
let
give
the
me a
rest of
stealth
us
check.
sleep while you do this?
Yes.
Okay.
You better believe it. Un momento, por favor.
That was the last game that Arwen was in.
It's probably just
I think
bandits.
myself is pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't get lower than a 14.
All right. All right. So you have awoken. You spot 3 humanoids on the side of your wagon. They're wearing white robes over the top of.
Scott, you can't get
What?
less than a 23.
They're wearing white.
Because I'm proficient.
Because you have
They're
reliable
wearing
talent.
white robes with some on the shoulder of one of them. You easily spot the same symbol that you saw clutched in the hand of the person you found dead.
Oh.
I'm going to cast message and message Stevie to let him know that to wake the brothers up, we're being raided by the weird cultists.
Yeah, so these guys aren't just
Mortal
they're just not random bandits, so don't take them on yourself. Okay, I can reply that message.
does have a vocal component, which might make it hard to stealth.
Yeah. Yeah, you have to whisper.
Hit a finger towards the creature with.
Yeah, you have to whisper.
Okay. Well, then, what I will do instead is cast Toll the Dead at the center light.
You know, if you're
Okay.
stealthed, your sneak attack is way better.
Way better than Toll the
will
Dead.
ever be.
Yeah, but I'm trying to figure out a way to get you guys. Like, I want to sneak attack, but I also want to.
Want to wake us up?
You could shoot them and then yell.
That would actually be better.
'Cause you're-
For damage, it
Because
would be
your
better.
sneak attack is going to do so much more than any spell you have is going to do.
At your level, your sneak attack is.
Oh, actually, and I think when I leveled up, I want to say one of my features is that I can still stay hidden after a sneak attack.
If you miss.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. So I'll attack the lead dude. He's one of the dude.
Which one?
The middle dude.
The middle dude. Okay.
The dude with the pompadour.
I think they all
Thanks. That's
have
super helpful. Where are you?
You just say Billy Joel.
Yes.
His new song's pretty good. You should watch a music video.
I liked it a lot.
I take it through there then.
Where are you?
I'm right. I'm in the trees.
Okay. I'm going to draw walls just so that it's really clear for everybody that you cannot see through your wagon.
Okay.
Oh well then.
I was like, okay, I realized that I don't have them on here because I just tossed this map together because you guys made a.
Is there a wagon? A thing? Is there a thing for a wagon?
Maybe, but I'm not making one.
Oh.
I just made.
Oh,
one.
that's why. Okay.
Yeah.
Can you draw like just a box or something?
There's a purple box there.
Well, I don't see that at all.
Because
can't see the purple box?
of the walls.
No, but I didn't see it before the.
Yeah, because it was there.
In my view, they're just three dudes on
You know-
a road.
You know why I can't see it? Because it's all black and white. Because it's night vision.
Yep.
Oh yeah, because it's night out.
Because the purple is the same as the brown. in
Oh,
black.
it is. It is. I can see the box now, but it's
Okay, hang on.
it's blending into
Anyway.
the tire tracks. There
Is
we
that
go.
better?
Yeah.
Yes, that's perfect. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they are in our cart, is what you're saying.
They're standing outside your cart.
Oh, outside
we
it,
can't see them from where we are.
because they're on the other
They're
side
on
of
the
the
other
cart.
side of it.
Gotcha. Okay.
Ooh, I think I get 2 shots, don't I? How many?
No, you
Probably
only
not.
get well, rogues
never get to.
really never get 2 shots. That's why they get
You
the
have one
sweet,
shot at advantage with all your sneak attack dice.
which
Yep.
it's one shot
turn you can-
does a shit ton of damage though. So make it count.
You make it count. What? I'm still trying to figure things out. Hold on 1 second. So if I am in, I don't want attributes. I'm trying to learn how to use it from Forge.
From
and
Forge?
D&D Beyond.
Don't worry about it. Just shoot your bow, and then it'll ask you.
Go to inventory, and then click on the icon next to the name of your bow. You hover over it, will turn into a die. Click on that, and it'll roll.
So look, yours says crossbow hand.
Yeah, I'm clicking on it and nothing is happening.
You gotta hover
It
over
opened
it.
another little window. So once you click on it, it opened another little window that'll ask you, and you'll tell it you have advantage.
Which
I think I
might
gotta do it.
Which might be under your character sheet, by the way. Sometimes that happens.
There, I popped it in for you. Oh no, I didn't because I made it private. Pop it into chat for you.
Or just do it from D&D Beyond, because that's
That
all.
works
Yeah.
too.
No, it showed up. Well,
I pushed it there.
oh, you put it there. Okay. All right, that came from D&D Beyond 19.
No, 19.
Go ahead and roll damage.
That's all the sneak attacky damage. 30
yeah.
points. That's pretty damn good.
And then can I bonus action? Wake up!
Yep.
Get your asses out of bed!
Okay, so
Wake
you
up.
yelled.
Little Joey, wake up.
All right, so that was your surprise round, and
Wake
everybody
the banner. Wake the
has
banner.
been awoken. So I'm gonna have you all roll for initiative.
You like that?
Yeah, shit.
I can never find it. Oh, there it is. Grr.
Where is it?
On the sheet, it's on the top layer with all the big numbers.
Yeah. I still can't find it.
At top
Hourglass
right,
move- oh,
hit
initiative
points. Yep.
Yep.
All right, Arwen, you rolled highest, so you get to go again.
Is the dude I hit for 30 still standing?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, these
Oh.
guys are not little bandits.
We're level 12. We should hope they're not.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean,
You put out a trap to try and get the immortal lotus
we
to
did,
attack
and
you.
it worked. Yeah.
No.
But Mike Shea says you should never just always level everything to what, because bandits still could happen to a. It's just their bad luck that they ran into you.
All right, I am going to do something.
Good.
You just wait. Something bad's going to happen. Am I still hidden?
You are not. You shot after you hid. So you could use your bonus action to hide and then shoot to get your sneak attack
This
still.
is one of my maps.
What's that?
said this is one of
It
my
is one of your
maps.
maps. I just had to throw it together.
Yeah.
You're standing next to a creek, not a coast.
Yep.
I will move. I will stealth over here and hide. Well, no, I gotta hide behind something. I can't hide out in the open.
It's tall brush. Those
Is
other
it?
big things are trees. Yeah, I would. You can hide in this area. It's fine.
And I'm gonna stealth over there, so let me stealth.
I
Let me
will.
stealthy it up.
You're hiding?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
And then I'm gonna shoot him in the face, the same one.
Okay.
Oh, is it? Did I not equip it? Is it not equipped in here? No, it says equipped. Why won't it let me? I don't know. It's not.
What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to shoot him again, but
Well,
You did.
23 hits.
Jesus. An hand
Same one.
crossbow's not a heavy damage weapon, so it is really awesome how much damage it does.
So, Arwen,
This-
you
this
snuck
dude.
out of the camp. Yep, you snuck out of the camp, out of the campsite. You shot an arrow, yelled, "Hey guys!" And then you shot another arrow, and then whunk, and you see the monk just like, huh, huh, and he turns his head and looks at you, with 2 arrows shoved out the back of his body.
Can I bonus action give him the fingers?
You can free action give him the fingers, but you have used your bonus action and your action. You have a little bit of movement left if you do want to move.
I can't hide though.
Correct.
I'm good.
Okay. Joey, you hear a yell.
Oh my goodness.
Nice.
Does Monk have a kip up thing? I don't think I think I still need to spend half my movement to stand. I don't recall
think
seeing
that's
anything.
correct.
I think in older system they had a kip up where they
I
didn't
think
have to
they
do that.
did. Yep. But I don't know.
So that uses 20, 22 and a half feet to stand up.
Mm-hmm.
Jeez.
Oops, sorry.
Gets me to here on a move.
Mhm.
And I can see that guy there.
Mhm.
I will hey, who are you guys? I'm gonna throw some darts at him.
Okay.
I shout while Joey's doing this. Oh, you guys are fucked now. My brother Joey's pissed.
Yes, good choice on rolling damage. Yeah. Okay.
And second dart hits a 17
Correct. That hits.
for 13 more. And then man, my bonus action, I am going to spend a key to Step of the Wind. I'm going to spend a key in Patient Defense. So I have taken the dodge.
Okay. All right. It is this one's turn. It is going to run up to the one that shot its friend and
That would
hit
be Joey.
it. And hit it with a force strike.
Miss.
That is a 16.
Yep.
5 damage, and I need a dexterity saving throw.
Your dexterity saving throw. Hold on, I'm trying to get my hit points. You said not a 5?
Correct.
And then you want dex save. Wow, it is not letting me do it from Forge. I've got to do it from D&D Beyond. That is so weird.
Do you have a weird looking player sheet?
Opened his player sheet. It was not weird.
Okay.
Okay, so you get pushed backwards, but you manage to stay on your feet. He's gonna hit you again.
If I get pushed back, doesn't he have to move?
No, you just avoided being knocked prone.
When you say push back, I didn't actually get moved.
Right. And then 21 to hit, so that is an additional 8 damage. And I need another dex save, please. It's going to be pretty hard for him to knock you prone based on your dex save bonus.
I can roll a 1. I just jinxed myself.
Which one came first?
So again, you boom, boom, but you just barely manage to avoid getting knocked prone, and from there it is Buddy's turn.
Yes, Buddy, being able to see that, steps to here. Go ahead and cast Eldritch Blast at the guy attacking my brother there.
Oh, you are effed in the bee now.
Yeah, but how do I do this? Sorry, one second.
It should be in the chat. You should be able to see it in the chat.
Yeah, I did. I saw it in the chat, but I wanted to do it
My brother,
at
Bud.
a higher. I didn't do it at the high. It's not showing up on my higher level. So I wanted to do it at a level 5. Which do
So
2
you're
beams.
okay.
Or actually, I want to do it at level 11.
Eldritch Blast is a cantrip.
It is, yes, but it says the
you can
spell creates more than
upcast
one
it.
beam when you reach higher levels. 2 beams at 5th, 3 beams at 11th.
So you,
Yeah, it should
Make a
be
separate
beams
attack
at
roll.
your-
Okay, yep. I just keep doing attack rolls.
Yep.
Sorry.
Same thing. Yep.
Yep, so I just do this 3 times. Why did they move? I don't like how they.
Yeah, I wish
That's
they'd
a
let you
change.
roll 3 attack rolls right out of the gate. And I think there's a way to do that. I just haven't set it up in Foundry.
Both of those hit.
Last one.
You can keep hitting that same attack button. You don't have to re-click.
Oh, thank you. Okay, that's good to know.
And then you can hit damage 3 times. All of those hit.
Yep. 1, 2,
Oh,
3. I don't know if I can do.
sorry. I just remember I have uncanny dodge.
You can't hit damage more than once.
So,
I thought I did.
so on a success, if it was half damage.
I could have used a reaction to have the attacker's damage against me.
I'm pretty sure it's gonna survive. It'll survive, and he'll be able to hit you, and you can.
So it looks like you took 3, 11, 17 damage.
Okay.
And I'm going to go back into the hut.
Scott, would you have wanted to use that?
When
on the first
you
or the
left
second?
it, Sean, it disappeared.
Really? I thought it was a ritual spell. It didn't.
No, I think when you leave the hut, it goes away.
Yeah, as soon
Sorry,
as you
all right.
exit it, but on my screen you haven't.
Yeah.
He went
Oh, I
back.
did.
Yeah.
I went
Okay.
back.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gone.
Yep.
Okay, fair enough. Well, then I'll just instead go here.
Arwen, if you want to do the uncanny dodge for the first one, I'll allow it.
That's okay.
Okay. And then we are at. Is that the end of your turn, buddy?
Yeah, that is.
Okay.
I feel like.
All right. The one that Joey hit.
The ritual cast just means you don't use the spell slot, Sean.
Yeah.
It doesn't do anything else for you.
Is going to run up to Joey and hit him once. Well, attempt to hit him once.
Disadvantage.
Because he's dodging.
Got it. Does 12 hit?
No.
Okay, then I'm not going to roll the disadvantage on it.
There.
And just the first one has disadvantage, right?
Nope. Every attack against me from any target.
Yep.
The second one, he biffs it, and like hits the side of the wagon, just barely avoiding making his own knuckles bloody.
I don't think that lotus is going to last very long, man. Immortal's probably the wrong word.
Steve, you're up.
Well, Steve had to doff his armor in order to sleep, and it takes 1 minute to don it. So Steve's in a red Union suit. And but he's gonna grab his shield because he's a shield master.
Unbutton the flaps and make an area of effect attack.
Yes, Cloud.
5, 10. Well, 15 to get up. 5,
That's greased.
10, 15 can get here. And then I will make one attack with this guy. With I know they're monks, so this isn't going to do any good for major damage, but I'll still use Serpent Fang anyway. 17 to hit. Okay. Damage is 6 of slashing. Right? No, 11 of slashing. Only 1 of poison. So 11 slashing damage. And I'm going to put a superiority die on it and use...
We don't know that they're immune to poison.
We don't. I'm assuming they are, but so if they take poison, that's another 1. And then I'm going to use a superiority die and do a pushing attack. So it's when they did the upgrade to the D&D system in here, several things broke. And so I'm also having some trouble here. Like pop out doesn't work. So when I pop my when I'm popping my sheet out so that it's not blocking the screen while people are, for the...
Why popped out work?
It pops out. I can't make it show what I'm doing. Like, it won't give me the description. Oh, no, because I'm not popped out. If I pop out, I can't make it expand and show what each thing does. It's really annoying. Weird. Okay, anyway, I'm going to go back to the other one because I need to be able to see this. So I'm doing pushing attack, which use the ability, and so he has to make a... Wow, that's really small. When you hit with the weapon, you can expend once per to add the total to the damage die, and if the target is larger or smaller, it must make a strength saving throw DC 17. On a failure, I will push it 15 feet away. So you make a DC 17 strength save, and then I get to add 8 points of damage to that die anyway. Are you wanting to roll privately, by the way?
And then I didn't turn it off, but I can turn it back on.
It's up to you.
Well, it's nice for the stream too. He rolled 13.
Okay, so he gets pushed 15 feet away and he takes 8 more points of slashing damage. So he gets pushed, and then can I see Arwen? I can't see Arwen. Damn it.
Joey gets an attack of opportunity.
Not if they get pushed.
Not on push.
No.
Okay.
And I think you moved him 5 feet too many.
That's 15. That's 15.
Oh, okay.
He was here.
Oh, right. Okay. And then I'm going to use another superiority die and do a quick toss. So then I will throw a hand axe.
Right here in the open?
Right. Well, smoke them if you got them. But I've got a hand axe, so I'm going to whip at him.
Yeah.
So.
You guys are asking to be now. I got my brothers.
Big brothers. So hand axe attack. Where is that? I thought I had it here. I do. Okay. I can't do that. Okay, good. Attack. Oh, natty 1. Do I want to use one of our 5 rerolls?
Yes.
Okay.
Especially since I didn't do inspiration on my bonus action.
All right, 19.
That hit.
Much better.
All right. And he will take another 3 points of damage.
At first glance, it looks like that hand axe is just going to take the corner out of the mystery machine, and something like you just catch it just right, and it kind of glances like a screwball in baseball. Yeah, that too.
Sadly, I did not think this through and should have attacked first without any of the superiority dice because I'm out of movement. And I have one more attack, and I did not think that through, and I am an idiot. But anyway, that's it.
All right.
You can take.
Should my
darts
screen
off
still
of
be
Joey's
gray,
bandolier.
by the way?
Okay.
Your screen is gray because you don't have dark vision.
No, he does. He does have dark vision. That's what dark vision looks like. It would be black if you.
Oh,
did.
okay. This is what. Okay.
This
gotcha,
is what
right.
because it's night. It's we're in
Gotcha.
grayscale.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
All right. That's me.
The one with arrows sticking out of him comes around the corner. Sees the two of you.
Hi.
Sort of makes Joey and goes for Steve.
Yeah, because I don't have armor.
Yeah, he recognizes it's like a bullfight drawn to the red.
I stepped away to get water.
12.
Misses. I have a 14.
Even without your armor?
I have a 14 because I still have my shield, and I have dex.
He misses twice.
Yay! I'm really worried being out here without armor on. I have a lot of hit points, but still. Okay.
And realizing his mistake, they don't have key points.
Oh, maybe they are vulnerable to poison.
It's really annoying, because they're NPCs, they don't give me key points.
They're trying to make it so that monsters are easier to move. So if this is this came out before the rewrite of monsters, so I don't know.
Yeah. Anyway.
Adversaries, I should say.
No. He's going to realize his mistake. What was that? 5, 10, 15. And back up to where he was, drawing attacks of opportunity.
Go back to where
both
you
of you
once came from. Well, that was an even bigger mistake, dude. I don't have armor. All right. I will take an attack of opportunity for surezies.
I socked him in the nose.
As he runs past Joey, he gets a fist to the face, and he's dead before the serpent's fang skewers him.
All right. I'm claiming
that'd be non-lethal.
Well, there's a serpent's fang through his body now.
Well, he was unconscious when that happened, not dead.
Right, so he's got 2 death failures.
I'm claiming that one, Joe. That's me. That's me. That's on me. I
You
saw.
want? Oh,
No, I don't want it. I just know that you weren't trying to kill him. That's on me.
I thought we might have question.
Yeah, no, I get it.
There's
I just acted
there's
about.
others.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, we can have this discussion later, Joe.
Arwen, you're up.
So I think I know the answer to this, but I do have cunning action.
Yeah,
Which is
You're very cunning.
bonus action on each turn.
Yep.
So, but that's not an additional bonus action. It's
No.
still just one
You
bonus.
can use your bonus action to do those things.
So I'm going to use my bonus action to disengage.
Yep.
Usually
and
a good idea.
travel 30 feet.
Okay.
Hey, what's up, buddy? Or brother, rather.
Hey, buddy,
Well,
that's
not
me.
you,
Buddy.
I know.
Buddy.
Buddy.
I shouldn't have never naming a character buddy again.
What if
And
one of
then
us
I
was a
am
dog
going-
person?
And then I am going to. This is what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
Tell us, Arwen.
He's going to.
I am
tell,
going
he's
to-
Going to tell.
Huge tracts of land.
He's going to tell. He's going to tell.
I'm going to.
No more
witch
singing,
bolt
I
this son of a
murdered.
bitch.
Ooh, Witch Bolt. Man, you got an upgrade.
Did it show up?
It
No.
did not.
Let me try and do it from Forge then. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh,
show up?
it showed up.
Yep.
Yep.
It did.
Looks like a
16.
16.
Does that hit this guy?
Yeah, you see a little bolt of
Oh, that's not good
zappiness
for that guy. It's
come
good for
from
you.
one of the local trees.
Ooh,
Ow!
16 out of 24 ain't too shabby.
Yeah, he
It's a Meatloaf song.
nice. You
2
kind of
out
if you think of
3
like a
ain't
martial arts
bad.
movie, he does the like shake thing, like very Godzilla movie style.
Nice.
And that
I
should
think
be my turn.
That's it.
Arwen
Yep.
got an
All right,
upgrade.
Joey.
You got to
Okay.
grow up.
I come around the corner and see these guys, and should there be 3?
Should be 2. We took
Ooh,
one out.
Yeah, I'm working on it. Sorry, I
Mhm.
realized
Okay.
you didn't have his dead face on. Dead face.
Okay, then I'm gonna step up to the other one here, and use my staff.
Well, they added a crack to the skull. That's super fun.
Bazinga.
Yeah, you hear the whack as it hits.
Oh, damn it! It took away my coating on my staff so that should be let me see, should be 5 points higher. That should be 13 total.
Okay.
Uh,
Uh,
13 on the second attack.
that
Except
does
that is not
hit.
adding. That is not adding my dex. It's totally broken. It's an 18.
That hits. Currently,
I've had to redo this so many times because it takes it away. But so this is gonna be 5 higher than it shows as.
you see it like the monk takes a staff and you see them like and then you hit him again and then they go splat as they die.
Okay.
They've been
that was-
blinded by the first one.
Blinded by the light.
Then I'm gonna
Wrapped
move
up
up here
like
and
a
flurry of
noose.
blows on this guy.
Okay. That hit.
For 12.
Yep.
My last attack for the round is going to miss.
Is indeed. Alrighty.
Wrap
And the
this
one
up,
you have
buddy.
run up to... Huh?
I mean, he's still alive, so he gets to attack, but
I was like,
just saying.
wait, I get to do things.
I know, but I'm not going to kill Zoe.
20.
Oh.
That just hits.
I need a dex saving throw. And you take 10 points of damage.
Ooh,
Oh, no!
And you are knocked prone.
Oh!
Which means his next attack is at advantage.
Wait a minute. Can you reroll? Can we spend a reroll?
No, not on his.
Oh.
Well, I mean, he could, but he declined. 20.
But he could have done it on his deck save, right?
Yeah, you could have.
He could have.
Oh, I could have rerolled the deck save. No, that's okay. I'll take it. It hits me.
And
I think we're going to be okay.
that's 10 more points of damage, and you are prone.
That's a pretty good start. I hope that makes you feel better about how this whole thing went down.
He makes a weird, like, key up laugh noise at you.
We need one. Joey's right. We need one of these guys alive. So.
Oh, the second one I took down is unconscious.
Oh, okay.
Buddy, you're up.
Okay. I'm gonna go here to get a better view. Once again, just gonna go ahead and do Eldritch Blast. Push one.
Mana, mana. Mana, mana.
Two.
Do-do-do.
Come on.
Ooh,
I'm gonna hit
that's
Oh,
3
the
times. And third.
Well, you may want to check the coding on the Eldritch Blast. It's got 3+ signs with nothing in the middle of them. All those hit.
Yep. Now let's do 3 damage on 1. That's lame. 2. Also lame. And
I can't read Buddy's character sheet, so I don't know.
3.
One.
Much better. Alright, so 15 damage.
I imagine the
And I
pluses are just zeroed out for things he doesn't get pluses for. So.
Yeah. And I'm just
Anything
gonna go
else,
ahead and
buddy?
bonus action Bardic Inspiration with the Combat Inspiration to a Joey.
Okay.
Someone, so I'll put both of those into the chat. Not that Ed needs them, but.
Okay.
And I'm done.
Steve.
I'm making sure my changes work here.
Okay, that's fine.
Steve cannot get to the other guy for a melee attack. Is this the one you just knocked out, Joe?
Yes, that is.
Okay. So, but he's still making death saves, or was it non-lethal damage?
Non-lethal damage.
Non-lethal
Okay.
damage.
Unless it's mean locks, Joey that generally does non-lethal damage.
I am going to use Commander Strike. I'm going to use one of my actions to give Joey an attack right now if he wants it.
It will be at disadvantage for me because I'm prone.
Oh, you're prone. Okay, then I'll give it to Arwen, which will not make it. But we have one dude we can already talk to. So Arwen, I use Commander Strike.
Yes.
And so you can use.
What do you shout?
That guy told me that you got a small wang.
Hey, it's the motion in the ocean.
But you get an attack.
Right now?
Yep, you can use
Yeah.
your reaction to attack. So
Can I sneak attack?
You.
Because he's flanked by Joey, sort of.
Yeah, Joey's still threatening him.
Yeah.
But did you use your reaction before to uncanny dodge?
No.
not,
But
not
that
on
would be
that
bonus.
round. No, he just bonus action disengaged. But
Okay. It was last round.
it was the round
uncanny.
before
Yeah.
you uncanny dodged. Yep.
So yes, you have sneak attack. Do not have advantage, but you still hit. And I need a superiority die from Steve.
Yeah. +4.
The arrow flies through, and it's almost like it has a orc fist in it as it pounds into its head, and he
Right through
goes
the-
down.
All right.
And
Can
all
I use
of
my? Can I use my reaction? I don't have a thing that does this, so this would be you if you allow it. To reach out my hand of healing to stabilize him.
you don't have
There's-
healing power.
He
Or
does.
You don't
I do have healing powers. I don't have a thing that would let me do it as a reaction.
Oh, yeah. I'll allow it. All the enemies are gone. So at this point,
Yeah.
synchronous
so Joey,
behavior
Joey
is okay.
just reaches down and lays his hand on the guy and thumbs his fingers in tune with the rhythm of his fading heartbeat and restarts it.
All right. So he's stabilized.
Yep.
But he's still got an arrow in his head.
He wasn't
guy.
using it.
It's amazing what you can survive. All right, so we are at pumpkin time for Scott. So just to wrap up where we're at, you had set a trap for the Immortal Lotus to come and try to steal books from the Mystery Machine.
Yes.
3 of
It
them
worked.
showed up. 1 of them you killed outright. 2 of them are currently unconscious but stable. And it is the middle. It was like just as you were first watch. It was the
Second
third
watch.
hour.
Yeah.
It was the 3rd hour of your long rest that this happened.
I would
And
just like
Liam
to
and
go
Tiny
on
thought-
record of saying how little faith Steve had in the plan that this trap would work, that he took his armor off. It's like, I'm gonna get a good night's sleep. This isn't gonna work.
And it was all dice rolls that made it happen.
I know.
So-
Book roll me, I'll be right
Yeah, catch
on
more
you.
flies with honey. Steve.
Yeah, I guess so, but I still need to sleep.
Next time we'll write Honey Wagon.
There it is.
Ooh.
Nice.
All right.
So when we return, it will be 3 hours into your long rest with 2 unconscious monks for you to decide how you want to move forward with your long rest / evening before you journey to the Cloakwood.
Nice.
Before we end, Arwen gives a wet willy to one of the unconscious monks.
Canon. Done.
Still
All right.
unconscious.
On
But-
that note, we
Dude,
will...
really?
Unconscious with a wet earlobe. When he
will
wakes
go
up,
back-
what happened to me?
doesn't care about the blood, but his ears really bother
Yeah,
him.
this is gross.
We'll be back March 4th with more Warbler Brothers, and we will see you then. Until then, roll some dice, play some games, and give some time or treasure to causes that are meaningful. Thanks, and have a great night.
Good night.
Goodbye.